system going to reach taking of inverse Laplace equation. So already we will get this equation into Laplace condition, that Laplace condition making them itself into inverse Laplace, like C of t equal to 1 minus e power minus t by tau. Okay, next, this first order system equations having to put in graphical representation. X-axis takes time in second, y-axis takes controlled output as like C of t. Okay, this value of controlled output got C of t equal to 1 minus e power minus t by tau. So from this equation we will get 0.63, that 0.63 mentioned on this graph with a proper time of tau. This is first order system graphical representation. Okay, various values put across this graph, so we will get a different graph, a little bit different graph compared than above. Then this graph having rise time, settling time, so everything is there. Okay. Next, second order system. Second order system same like first order system, but only one difference is there. That difference is power of 2. Okay, S power 2, which means second order system. Above explanation, above the first order explanation, I said S power is 1. So this system is a first order system. Same like here, S power is 2. So this system will be called as a second order system. So the power will discriminate the system is a order of system. That's the simple concept I have to say. Okay. Next, for example, for exact second order system is pure oscillation. Transient response pure oscillation, where the oscillation occur across the technosystems. Okay. Come, let's go with explanation of the second order system. Second order system generally categorized GFS equal to B by S square plus AS plus B. Include of S squared, one S is there, one constant is there. Okay, so this explanation make into this way. So GFS equal to omega n square by S square plus 2 sigma omega ns plus omega n square. Come, let's go with this equation into 4 categories: undamped natural frequency, damping natural frequency of both comes from here. Okay, the cases of undamped, underdamped, overdamped, critical damped of here. So each case is having the unit value sigma greater than 1, sigma less than 1, sigma 0, sigma equal to 1. This explanation, everything we had seen earlier classes, just before we had seen. Okay. And then we will move with the time domain specification. I gave one assignment to you all. That topic is there, time domain specification. This time domain specification having this formula omega n square by S square plus 2 sigma omega ns plus omega n square. This graph fixed from the above second order equation, because that second order equation having rise time, peak overshoot, settling time. So I took that graph for summarizing the time domain specifications. Okay. That all subtopics that should be appeared here. TR rise time equal to pi minus theta by omega pi root of 1 minus sigma square. Okay. Then TP equal to peak time pi by omega pi root of 1 minus sigma square. So everything is there. Then steady state response. If steady state time any problem is occur while the steady state condition, the response will activated across the steady state error. Okay. that system called a steady state response system. Okay, that steady state response under the cross section of damping ratio and natural frequency. Okay, this position always fixed of having zeros and poses. Okay, everything is there. Next, time response analysis. In time response analysis, matching lying on percentage of overshoot. This percentage of overshoot depends unlimited conditions into limited portions. Okay, by unlimited portions into percentage. That means final values of this response into initial value of this response by final value of this response. This is the exact explanation of this time response analysis. Okay.